Hi guys, Steve up at the cabin. This morning, what I'd like to do is kind of take a survey of the pond in regards to algae, aquatic plants, or weeds, the cattails, and I need to find out what's in it so I know what to do to get rid of it. There are some weeds that are good for the fish, gives them areas to hang out in, gives hiding places for the baby fish, gives areas that the adult fish want to brood. So I know that I have a lot of algae that's, I don't know how to say it, they're filament algae. And that stuff it's like little green cotton candy balls under the water. And I'd like to get some fish that'll eat that. I thought that Asian carp, the kind that's sterile, might eat that. But from what I'm reading, they don't. But some sort of minnows and golden shiners do. And I can't find a source for the golden shiners. But there's a fishery here in Pennsylvania where I can get the minnows. So I was thinking about trying them. And I think that'd be a good natural way to get rid of some of that puffy green algae that's all through the pond. We'll get a small amount and see how it works, but I want to try to get some out of the pond to show you. And I go on a forum called Pond Boss, and there's a few guys there that really know what they're talking about. And I'd like to see what they say that I have, and hopefully they could shed some light on the best way to go about either getting rid of it or controlling it. Today, what I want to just do is try to get I took some pictures. I'll show that to the guys on Pond Boss, and they could tell me what they think it is and the best way to get rid of it. And I want to try to get some out of the pond so we can get a closer look. Behind me is the cabin. I haven't done a thing with it, but I did cut the lawn and cut away some of the brush so you can, get a better look at it. That's on the list of things to do. I got a modular home I got to put up, and they still haven't cleared the build site yet. They're supposedly going to do that in July, which is only a couple of weeks away, so we'll see. Let's go see what we can find in the way of aquatic plants. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you would call that besides Filamentous algae. Okay. If you look, you have those plants growing out. They're sticking out of the pond. Those are where I think the fish are hanging out and hiding. Now, if we can go over here, and you could see that clearing on the bottom of the pond. See, that's what bluegills do when they want to lay eggs. They kind of like clear out a little section of the bottom of the pond, and they just swim around in there. There's one in there. You can see it moving slightly underneath that algae. That's kind of like settled right on top, so unfortunately you can't see it. But I'll show you another video I'll splice in that's a really good shot of a bluegill swimming in that spot like that. All those little things on the top of the water. This is where the water comes into the pond. Plus we have the cattails. Now, I know cattails have those things that look like brown corn dogs on the top of the plant. These aren't those. These have those like feathers. The cattails are basically on the entire side of this pond, and it's starting to creep over here. All right, guys, it's a short video. I just wanted to go over what I have sitting in the pond in the way of plants, and I want to try to manage it. I want to have a good, healthy pond, and I don't want to get rid of all plants. Some of these plants I think are good for creating a nice habitat for the fish. I'll show you, I have a little island, and I'll show you in the shallow area there what we have going on. You could see that like aquatic plants are growing all in this little, especially behind on the other side of the walkway. And when I walk here, I see all the salamanders in the water. And I guess some kids up here, that the ones that ransacked the house and vandalized it before I bought it like 20 years ago, threw a lot of stuff in the pond. And there's a couple of pallets over here. Now, I read if I get minnows, they like a habitat to brood, and they suggested putting pallets on the bottom of the pond. They like that. So I got like 2 or 3 pallets here. So when I release the minnows, I'll probably release them over here. They'll probably like it. And I don't know if any of the big fish come in here, because this is only like a foot deep maybe. So, and I've never seen fish swimming in here. Just salamanders. See if we can see anything. It's hard to see, but you see that the wood there, I think that's pieces of the pallet. But you see the plants kind of stop growing as it goes out into the pond. I really don't see anything. Well, there's a salamander right there. All right, guys, I think that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, guys. Steve, not up at the property, but in my basement office. And just wanted to ask you guys to do me a favor. If you know what these plants are, please put something in the comments. I'm pretty sure about the filamentous algae. The cattails, I know what cattails are. But the other things, I'm pretty sure it's duckweed. And other things that I think I said it was sweet flag in some of the text. So let me know what you think, and please put something in the comments. Thanks.